Silvia Nur Rahmawati. This video is an assignment final examination of UT semester with the theme of job application interviews. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. Let me introduce myself. I'm Silvia. Thank you for inviting me to do an interview. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Silvia. I am Rahma, the principal at Cahya High School. From the application leader you sent yesterday, do you live in this area? Okay, Mrs. Rahma. Yes, it's true that I come from this area. Oh, I see. Let's get straight to the point. Please tell us a little about yourself, Mrs. Silvia. Okay, Mrs. Rahma. My full name is Silvia Nur. I graduated with a bachelor degree at Tidar University. I majored in biology education. I think studying it teaches me to continue to be grateful and aware of how God has created living creatures, especially humans, to be the best. Studying biology, I understand how complicated what is in the human body is because of the power of God. I also understand better what is good for me to consume and what is should do for my body. I also really enjoy studying living creatures and the environment. And I really enjoy doing research, therefore I chose biology education as my major. Oh, I like your touch, Mrs. Silvia. Then why did you choose to teach at Cahya High School? I chose Cahya High School because it already has accreditation. Another reason is because Cahya High School is the favorite high school in the city. Not only that, the students at Cahya High School are famous for their good manners, which made me very interested in teaching at Cahya High School. Okay, what innovation will you make in teaching, Mrs. Silvia? Working on game-based online question related to what I have explained. Then I will order the student who gets the lowest score to let the icebreaking in front of the other students. If the student who gets the lowest score consistently, then he will be embarrassed to lead the icebreaking in front of other students, so he chooses to study and focus on listening to the presentation of the material that I provide. I did this with the aim of improving students' learning strategies. I will share learning knowledge that does not only use paper and blackboard, but I will also use online media. More or less like that, Mrs. Rahma. Good innovation to improve student learning tips, Mrs. Silvia. How will you develop this lab? Okay, Mrs. Rahma, I will make Cahya High School successful by holding several extracurricular activities that are of interest to the students. I'm free from bullying, sexual violence, and other teenage problems by frequently conducting outreach about the dangers of this if done and how we can prevent this. Okay, thank you, Mrs. Silvia. That's enough for the interview. Okay, Mrs. Rahma. Are there any questions related to this? Yes, when was the information received or not, ma'am? May I know? Oh yes, the information will be provided next week, Mrs. Silvia. I see. Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much. Yes, you're welcome. I wish you luck, Mrs. Silvia. Yes, I hope, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. That's enough for my job application interview assignment video. See you.